think we should get started?
Yeah, let's talk about our vision for what we
Okay.
wanted tonight to be. Andrea and I were talking last week, and we were like, we need to have like an end of the year team celebration. We need to mix in a little bit of work because we're having some wonderful specials right now with free reset for new VIPs and 50% off reset, which I need to order tonight. And we were like, we need to get everybody on and celebrate because it's been a great year. And I feel like so often we don't celebrate well the way we're intended to, and we miss out on the chance also to celebrate together. So that is what tonight is about. But we are also going to do a little bit of working together so that when you get off this call, you weren't just like listening and consuming, but you were also getting into action, and then you can go to bed tonight feeling like, yeah, I got some good stuff done and I'm working on momentum through the end of the year. So that's what tonight is. Tonight is your 2025 table, your business wrapped call, and we're going to celebrate together.
Before we get into the first slide, which I love, like Becky said, if you need to order your own reset before the end of the month and you're like, oh, please do not let me forget to order my own half off reset, will you text your sponsor right now and say, hey, remind me before I give you permission to remind me to go order my half off reset? Sometimes you need someone to message you and be like, hey, did you remember? So just text your sponsor real fast and say, don't let me forget, be my, or whoever your accountability partner is, remind me not to forget because I'm going to be so mad at you on January 1st if you let me forget to order my half off reset. So that's a good way to remember. Okay, let's get into some shout outs. The first thing we're going to do is we are going to talk about who developed level ones to silver, senior silver, all the things. Sarah Knolenberg, number one developer. She developed 14 new level ones this year. Sarah, are you on? I cannot see everybody's faces. Um,
By the way, Sarah does have a newborn. So she did all this,
right.
developing this many people while she was pregnant. And then she had her baby Callie just in time to celebrate Christmas. So if she's not on, she does get a pass.
She does get a pass. But I want to shout out some other people as well. Ashley Young, 9 developed level ones. Allison Caldwell, 5 developed. Jesse Sartain, 5. Jessica Schlager, 5. April Evans, 4. Hannah Rabin, 4. Karen Gentry, 4. Megan Humphreys, 4. Sorry, Megan. Melissa Amos, 4. And Melissa Deaton. If you know any of these people, send them a message in the chat, just like proud of them. And also, like, it's what you'll see is there are some very common names that will be on a lot of these slides. And it's because they're doing a lot of different things. They're not doing just one part of their business. So you're going to see a lot of that going on. Okay, let's get to top recruiters. These are people who added the most level one VIPs. So this is VIP customers. This is over the course of 12 months, over the year. Haley Elmore, 85. Anybody want to do the
Mind blowing, Andrea. That blows my
I
mind.
know. I need to do the math on what that is divided by 12. Like what the average of that, that's more than 5. It's more than 6. What is that? 7? Is that an average of between 6, 7? Is that an average between 6 and 7? Okay. Everyone that has a teenage kid or like a elementary school kid just like
Mhm.
cringed inside.
Okay,
Um,
but can I just say, coming in clutch right behind Haley Elmore is my girl, Jessica Schlager, who joined this year and recruited 81 people in 2025 with Sarah Knollenberg right behind her at 80. That all three of these ladies, I just want to say this is like seriously incredible stats, especially if like Jessica Schlager, you didn't even get started last January. She joined midway through the spring, like right before convention, and started eagerly blowing it up.
Can you imagine if she's given 12 months what she's going to do this next year? Okay, Sarah Byers, 69. Allison Caldwell, 61. Ashley Young, 59. Tanya McNichol, 58. Mitzi Taylor, 57. April Evans, 56. Lisa McKittrick, 56. Melissa Deaton, 56. Just Jenny Nelms, 52. Melissa Amos, 50. If you see some top leader Jules on here, just know that's like next level. Not only have they built teams, they're still building teams. Okay, Amos. Jennifer Frazier, 47. Brooks Medlin, 45. Megan Humphreys, 44. Alyssa Dispola. I totally botched that. I'm sorry.
Pola.
42. Huh?
Disapola.
Dispola. See? That's what happens when you read too fast. Cami Jones, 41. Sadie Mason, 39. Angel Owen, 38. Macy Logan, 37. Isha Rodemacher, 36. Dave Albury, 36. Tina always have a hard time. Wolstershoff, 35. And Julia Carty, Diamond Ambassador Julia Carty with a re-entry position, 35.
Amazing.
That's impressive. I mean,
That's
that girl
cool.
never stops. And here's the thing I want to say is these people are adding an more than an average or right at an average of 3 at least a month. And that is where you want to be. This is where these are solid businesses in growth. And if you recognize some of the names from the development list, just note it's both and. It's not just recruiting, it's recruiting and development. Okay, and as a team, we have 21 new gold ambassadors. If you are a new gold ambassador in the year 2025, will you put that in the chat so we can see who you are? Same if you are a brand new senior gold this month, if you are this year, if you're one of our new senior golds, if you are one of our 45 new senior silvers this year, or if you are one of our new 120 silvers for the year, will you drop your name? Or if you are the sponsor, will you shout that person out in the
Yeah.
chat so that we know who to see?
Tell us what you ranked up because I can see both Mackenzie and Lexi on here in the chat. Tell us what your rank up was, your highest rank up. I want to say this. Some of you guys had multiple rank ups this year. Like you came in at silver and you ranked all the way up to gold. So that's amazing. But you got to shout it out. And especially if you're a sponsor and maybe your person's not on this call because this is like such an awesome deal. Especially want to say to there's 7 senior golds team wide from this year, and I think that's incredible. Excited for y'all, especially because we had. In case you don't know, in case maybe you're a senior silver, you want to know what's happening at senior gold. Now, when you hit senior gold, you get to fly into Scottsdale and take a visit of our corporate headquarters. It's a really amazing program. It helps build your belief. It helps pump you up. It helps you connect you to corporate and the vision there. So pretty incredible. We've got people pushing for that even this month.
I love seeing this. And I love, Lexi, that you're one of our 7 in the entire team of thousands and thousands of women. You're one of 7 senior golds. That's really amazing. Congratulations. Okay. Who's going to Cancun? And just note, you still have 3 more days. So if you are still, if I don't call out your name, but you are working diligently towards Cancun in the next 3 days, I want you to drop your name. Like, I'm pushing, I'm going, I will be there. Okay, so sweepers have all the things. They get an extra day. I can't wait to find out what Sarah Knolenberg does. Is she going for the extra day with the baby? You know she is because we've seen her on stage with babies too. Jessica Schlager and Melissa Deaton all swept. They all have extra days. I think there's shopping involved.
Yes.
Maybe there's like a gift card or something. I think you get like an upgraded room. Like we cannot wait. Y'all are gonna have everybody that sweeps is gonna have to come back and tell us afterwards every single bougie little detail of this trip. This is a rising leaders retreat. These are people that are still in the midst of growing a team. And so a lot of these names you may not even know because they are rising leaders. You're going to see them at that Ruby, Senior Ruby, that jewel rank here in the next year. These are going to be the next wave of all of those leaders. So $1,000 and an extra day for the sweep. I mean, yes and amen, because you know everybody wants a new bathing suit in February. It's just what everybody wants is to wear a brand new bathing suit in February, right? Okay. Other people going on the trip that I have a feeling there's a few of these names that are really close to sweeping, and in the next 3 days, they're going to be pushing hard because they want that $1,000 in that extra day. April Evans, Ashley Young, Haley Elmore, Sarah Byers, Jessica Koblentz, Macy Logan, Melissa Amos, Lauren Olson, Lexi Harrington, Jenny Nelms, Jody Baston, Tanya McNichol, Hannah Rebrin, Becky Mims, Mackenzie Perea, Bethany Spear, Brooke Knitz, Corey Paget, Mitzi Taylor, Chelsea Miller, Angie Atkinson, Dory Sargent, and Brooks Medlin. And you know what I've seen? I've seen all of these people month after month get announced that they are getting the Christmas cash. They are getting whatever the bonus is for that month. They've done their ad 3, their ad 6, their ad 9. Like these are the people who we've seen growing. They've gone silver and senior silver, but they've also been doing the month to month contests as well. So this is good. I mean, there's one team in there that they're going to have a team, I think just cabana on the beach because the whole team, Ashley Young's team is going to be like maxing out the beach right there in Cancun. So that is so exciting.
I also want to say some of y'all are like watching this and you're powering down, going, "Oh, I'm not sure I can do it." Guys, you will be amazed at who is going to message you on New Year's Eve. If you are talking about the offers that we have right now, do not quit on yourself just because it's the last week of the year. You can absolutely earn Leaders Retreat still.
Beck, my favorite story of that is who joined me on New Year's Eve sitting at her in-laws' house going, I need to stop eating all this candy that's sitting in front of me was good old Ellen Ford. Messaged
Exactly.
and said, have you been hacked? And I said, nope, this is what I'm doing. And she goes, okay, then I want in. So if you are consistent between now and New Year's Eve and you aren't even looking at that month switch over from December to January, you're just going and blowing and going and posting. Someone is waiting. I've already had a friend this month message and go, okay, I need to do a health routine going into January and I want to do it with you. So I just want to say, keep posting. We're going to talk about this a little bit more, but
Yeah, and I want to say because Tina Marie said it in the chat. Let's say some of y'all are like, I'm like 100 credits away. Okay, develop that level one silver in the next 2 days, and that's like 100 credits right there because you're going to get 50 for them going silver and 50 to 20 for each of their level twos that they add. So get it in your head that you can do this, and then check in with your sponsor about your credits. Like, get someone to hold you accountable and help cheer you on.
yeah, and then I love that she said also if you add a new level one to triplex and trim, they're getting that free reset. But they're also that's 50 credits right there for every triplex and trim you help sign up with a new free reset. So love it.
Take
Oh,
notes,
and she's
friend.
helping you with reorders and retention credits. So if you need a little bit of like push in your next 3 days, that's a good thing to copy and paste into your notes and say, have I done all of these things really well? Okay, now we're going to list out a couple of three people that have hit founding icon. So April Evans has hit founding icon. There's only three on the whole entire team, all the way down as many levels as we could go. So April Evans, Jessica Schlager, and Sarah Knollenberg. So if you see some people that have developed and added level ones and all of the things earned Cancun, this is what it looks like. It's developing people to senior silver and it's adding 10 level ones. It's developing 2 new people to senior silver and adding 10 level one customers. So this is a huge congratulations. It's a founding position that our company is offering, and they're going to get free shipping, I think, for all of next year
Yes.
because they hit founding icon. You got
Not to
3 days.
mention they'll get mentioned at all major events as well.
It's like the new thing to get mentioned at, and you still have 3 days. So if you have 2 people that are like silver and they need to go senior silver, help them out. If you are at 6 or 7, oh, I'm never going to live that down. 5 or
No.
6 new level ones, and you need to add a couple. There's all these different reasons why you can do that right now. Okay. So everyone who is early on the call, who's been here for the first 15 minutes of it, why don't you go ahead and just drop a little emoji, whatever you want in the chat box, just so that we know you're here and you're paying attention. And we're going to do a drawing for a $25 Amazon gift card. I don't know about you, but we've already spent $25 on Amazon today. So it's always nice to have a gift card. Tina Marie is going to do the drawing, so we're going to get back to that in a little bit and tell you who won the $25 gift card. She might put it in the chat, but we'll make sure we announce it as well. But stay on because there's some other things coming. Okay. Beck, do you want to take this one? Let me take it.
You take this one.
Okay. So you've seen everyone post it, that hit their numbers. They've got development. One of the things they've done is they have posted a lot. And I've seen them posting. I know that I have copied some things that these girls have posted because it's such good content. So what I want to encourage you to do is pick one of these prompts and post right now. And it doesn't matter if you already posted today. It doesn't matter if you've already done stories or on Instagram or on Facebook. But I'm going to give you 4 minutes. And I want you to pick from one of 4 things. What am I choosing to focus on? So like, this last year was blah, blah, blah. And this year I'm choosing to focus on inflammation, or this year I'm choosing to focus on strength training or my protein intake, or it doesn't even have to be health related, but like try to figure out how you can wrap it around with Plexus. One thing that's actually helping me right now is starting with my active and my hydrate every morning, adding my slim to my lemonade in the afternoon so I feel like I get a little treat and it's healthy, whatever it is. If I could say one thing to a woman feeling overwhelmed, what would you tell them? What would you tell them about our business or our products, or that reset is so easy? It's only 3 days. If you're feeling overwhelmed with all of the weight loss options, why don't you just start with 3 days and see where that leads you? And then the fourth one is why consistency matters more than motivation right now. Because all of us know that if you saw the women on the list, that there were days they were not motivated to do this business, but they knew the consistency would pay off. And I just want to say this month, I'm watching that 90-day thing happen where I've been consistent for 90 days, posting really intentionally, and people are showing up and saying, okay, I'm interested in what you've been talking about. Tell me more. It's because of consistency, not because I'm motivated to post every day. So whether you're motivated to post or not, right? I don't care, right? I want you to get consistent over the next 3 days. So I want to challenge you to use one of these posting prompts. I'm going to give you 4 minutes. Go. Okay, I want to see. I guess I can't see some screenshots. I want to hear which prompt you posted about. So put in the chat, and you can just use one word out of the prompt if you want to. I used the strength one, or what did I use? I'm choosing to focus on strength. That's what I did. So my focus is on strength. I did it on Instagram. I just took a picture right here while y'all are gonna see that picture. When you see Instagram, you're gonna know, oh, she took that picture while we were on our call. Yep. So I want to hear which one did you pick from? The last one, Erica said, Jody did focus, consistency. The one thing that's helping me right now, overwhelmed, overwhelmed. The last one. Okay, so we're gonna do a drawing from all of these. That's how long it takes for you to stay consistent every day. That 4 minutes, that 5 minutes that we just took, that's all it takes for you to be consistent. And I really, really want to challenge you for someone who is in love with her stories and seems to love hearing herself speak on stories every day. It is better to be in your feed. It is better, I think, to be in your feed where people can find you, can interact with you a little better. I just think so. I want to encourage you to be in your Instagram feed and your Facebook feed every single day about Plexus for starting today and through the first of the year, like through the next couple of weeks. Even going through, like, I would challenge yourself to be consistent and post in your Facebook and Instagram feed about Plexus every day in some way, business, mindset, product you love, whatever it is, something you're learning between now and through Rising Leaders Retreat, and see what it looks like for you to go from now through Rising Leaders Retreat and post about Plexus every single day in your feed. Okay. So I love that. We are going to do a drawing out of everyone that commented that they actually posted for this hat. So I actually will give you options of two hats. You can have kind of the more puffy one, or you can have this one. And I think that disc slows us down, so I'm gonna switch slides. I think that slowed us down, but you get to pick for whichever hat you want. Um, and if you want a different color, we can talk about that too. Now it's time to shout out your team. Okay, so I want you to shout out even if it's yourself, I want you to shout out something that is not quantitative. So I don't want it to be like added this many people, did this specific, ranked up to this. Like it's something that you can't kind of put a number on. So I picked three. Amber Volbada travels well with others. I got to be her roommate on the cruise at the beginning of the year. And then we went to Alaska and we did tons of stuff on the Alaska trip. Sarah Stewart has got that healthy comeback glow happening after surviving breast cancer, being breast cancer free, but then building her business after something as awful as that. And then Becky Page is in leadership beast mode. She has, as y'all might have heard, a lot of these names that are getting mentioned is a massive team that is growing under Becky. And that is because of her leadership showing up every single day in a chat, being available, willing to coach and be coached. And I just think that shows leadership on both sides. So I want you to shout somebody out on your team, either in the chat or unmute and shout them out loud. Where are you seeing someone show up really well on your team? And I'm going to be quiet so you can talk.
I'll go first real quick. I'm going to shout out my new silver, hopefully really soon, senior silver, Katie York. She has shown up just like diving in on her own and without a whole lot of prompting, and she'll be done posted before I can even get to it that day. So I'm just impressed with that. So way to go, Katie.
And shout out to her for getting on this call as a silver. That's awesome. Who else has someone to cheer for, or who needs to cheer for yourself?
I would like to cheer on going up instead of going down. Sarah, she's just been amazing. She's just not a natural connector, but she's just an encourager. And you could have the worst day and just can't see up from down. And she just makes it where you can do it. And so I know my husband's probably sick of me going, my plexus lady who's helping me, who's encouraging me. And then we start talking about scripture. And then little do I know, I don't have an issue. So I absolutely love that about her. And I love that we have that relationship where we can just talk outside of plexus.
Love
you, friend.
Love it.
I'll go. I want to shout out Mackenzie. I've never met her, only on these calls, but she has been working so hard. She messages me, she messages the icon chat. Like she is pushing and she is so encouraging. And for someone being so new, coming and reaching out, I just love it. She's taking big steps, and I'm so excited for her that she earned Cancun. And it's awesome, and I can't wait to meet her soon.
By the way, these two girls are not on each other's teams. These are just sideline sisterhood that gets built through Plexus. Who else? Thank you, Danielle.
I'm gonna shout her out too, because she is my level one. That's who I was gonna shout out. Because she's Cancun, she went gold. She signed up like 8 months ago. But her biggest thing is she shows up for everybody. Like I had a hard time and she's like, hey, you gotta post today. Like you gotta post on your story. So she was constantly keeping me going. That's the only reason I'm close to Cancun either.
Yeah, Megan, how good is God for bringing Mackenzie to you right when you needed someone who just to push you forward and pump you up? Who else?
If you need a good smile, the chat right now will just make you smile so big. I think we as a company and as a team and as a business have to celebrate new VIP ads and new silver, recruiting and or development and people going to Cancun. Like that makes our business run. But this stuff sets our business apart. Like it's one thing for it to be a business, it's another thing for it to be set apart by the people that you get to do this with. And I just think if you are not reading in the chat how leaders are showing up for their teams, how teams are loving on their leaders, how sideline sisters, like we were just talking about, are excited to just partner together. Like that really sets our actual company and our business model apart. No one's competing. Everyone can on this call can win. If every single one of y'all go diamond this year, everybody wins. Not a single person loses. So I just think that's amazing. I love this. Okay, anybody else? One more person.
I do want to say, I don't want to be one of the people. I want to say, I see you, Wesley Bishop, in the chat. And guys, Wesley did a live on the table this week. If you haven't watched it, go back and watch it. She's such an example of jewels that are still leading, still growing, still humble. And I just think that's such a big deal for you to see your leaders like still learning out loud. Okay, one more person. Who wants to close out the Love Fest? Or is there someone you need to thank for showing up for you this year?
Can I shout out someone real quick?
Please.
I think she's on here. Tina, are you on here? Tina Wolterstar?
She's on.
Hey, friend. She is one of my sideline friends. We have this group of sidelines that literally have stuck together for, I don't know, probably 7 years, 5, 6, 7 years. There's so many incredible women in there, but she is just such a light and a joy and a friend, and so thankful for them.
I love it. Thank you, Sarah.
Okay, before we get on to what the prize is, Haley's iPhone needs to message me because you are our first winner for the $25 Amazon gift card, but I got to make sure I got Haley's last name and all of her information. So Haley, make sure that you just okay, Haley Griego. Is that right? Griego. There we go. Okay, we will. Oh, she's under McKinsey. That's so perfect. We will make sure that you get that $25 Amazon gift card. Okay, and then we are going to do 3 giveaways for this one. So everyone that shouted someone out either verbally or in the chat, we're going to draw 3 names and we're going to send you little like Plexus kind of swag bag. And you have 2 options. You can keep whatever you want out of it. So if you see a water bottle in there and you're like, oh, that one's mine, you go ahead and keep whatever you get that you want. But you also have the option to share anything with a teammate, to do a giveaway, to send it to a brand new potential. If you want to say, hey, the next person that orders gets, this from me. I just got this and I love it and I want to give it to you. You do that. So we're going to send out 3 kind of like swag bags of just a bunch of different Plexus stuff for you to kind of pick your favorites or give your favorites away, however you want to do it. So we're going to give 3 of those away. We'll let you know who those are a little bit later. All right. You want to
Andrea, don't know if you saw this, but for those of you guys that posted earlier, Tina Marie has drawn a winner. Did you see that, Andrea?
Which one?
It's Erica Godfrey.
Oh. Okay, Erica Godfrey. There you go. I think Erica, you are the hat winner then. If Haley is the Amazon gift card winner, then you are the hat winner. And we will, yay, Erica. She says me. Yes, it's you. You got it. Okay. We are going to get back to some work. We've shouted out, we have loved on some people. Now let's actually get the work done that we need to get done. So I want to challenge you. We're going to send 3 different messages to 3 different people. Now, if you say, I don't have anybody in this category, that if you don't have a current customer that can get the half off reset, then you double up somewhere else. But you have to send 3 messages. The best thing you can do is send 1 of each. 1 current customer, half off reset. Here's a quick little example of a message you can send them. I would voice message it. It's going to be faster. You can just read it right there off the screen. 2, a brand new potential who you've never talked to about Plexus or that you haven't actually talked to about the free reset with Plexus. And then 3 is a follow-up, which I don't know about you, but I've got like 12 people I've got to continue following up with. That free reset is ending on Wednesday night. So send 1 of each. I'll see you back here. As soon as you're done, put a heart in the chat so I know people are done with their 3 as soon as they get a heart, as soon as I start seeing hearts in the chat. Okay, see y'all in a minute. Okay, I'm seeing people start to, all the hearts are coming in. So hopefully, this isn't messing up anybody's voice message to somebody else. Take a screenshot of that screen, and I'll also put this slide on the table so that you can, if you need some verbiage or whatever, sometimes it's easy to just read something real quick, but it's better than copying and pasting if you just read it to everybody. It's so much better than copying and pasting because it feels personal. And usually you can kind of throw in like a little, oh, I hope the boys had a good game today. Or, did you go to Christmas in, Michigan with your family, which we were talking about earlier. So whatever it is, you can kind of throw in a little personal thing that usually helps as well. But I would encourage you that every customer that is not commission qualified this month, every single one that you message them about the half off reset, that you have gone through your entire follow-up list for the whole year of every little notebook you've written a list on this year. This is the time to go find that little spiral, that random list you wrote on the back of an envelope of people you wanted to talk to about Plexus this year, and make sure that you've talked to them about their free reset if they've never taken, if you've never talked about it, and that the free reset is ending if that's kind of a conversation you've kind of had this month and you haven't gotten to finish it and close them out. Okay, so everyone that dropped a heart in the chat that sent their 3 messages, all these hearts mean you've sent 3 messages to people, and you are entered to win AirPods, Plexus AirPods. Where did my AirPods just go? Oh, here they are. They're actual, real, like Apple AirPods, and they actually do say Plexus on them. So they are fun. And Tina Marie will let us know who got there. Come all the hearts now. Everyone's like, oh, hearts. So Tina Marie is spinning right now for the
shout outs.
shout outs.
While Tina Marie is working her magic on these drawings, just curious, when's the last time you got on a team call? Tell us in the comments if you've missed being with community. One thing I know is, yeah, Ainsley says tonight. I know. One thing I know is that it just matters. It's so important to be like connecting with people. Oh, good. Mackenzie was on Roz's call today. Here's the other thing too. Have you ever hosted your own call? Because I can tell you, like, we love hosting calls for y'all and inviting y'all to be a part of something. But I will tell you that the magic is really when you do your calls or when you gather your people together. Some of you guys, just want to say, I know for sure, some of you guys are like, I would love to have some people to gather together. And maybe that's where you need help with the heavy lifting, is finding your people. But when you've got your people, just want to encourage you that things really start to grow and change when you become the person that starts putting together. And when I say team calls, I mean like all we did you don't have to have a PowerPoint presentation, although Andrea had a fire presentation tonight. I'm really proud of her. You don't have to have that. Like, there's just something magic about getting a few people on a call being like, okay, let's pump each other up to send messages tonight. You don't have to do giveaways on your call. It really does just do something to see each other face to face. I know we got really burned out on this in 2020. This is like all we ever did. But I feel like that pendulum is swinging back of, okay, I might not want to be on a Zoom call every night of the week or even every week, but there's something about just getting to see each other and encouraging each other. And my favorite part tonight was the shout outs, just hearing everybody cheer other people on. So, okay, Sarah Byers. Yes, I miss them too. I love that Roz does the rally calls on Monday night and that so many of you guys have been on. Andrea and I did Monday masterclass every week for a very long time, and it was wonderful. So it's just like we were like, we need to have a team call before we close the year out this year.
And before we go, I just want to remind you that I would love to hear where you are doing Super Saturday. So write in the chat, where are you doing Super Saturday? Are you traveling for it? I'm in Dallas, so it's going to be literally 12 minutes down the road, or we might be going to Phoenix to go to corporate just for fun. But I think a few of y'all are going to be at the beach. And the
I
rest of
know.
us-
I just want to say too, we have if you're on my team and you were thinking about 30A and you never committed, reach out to me because we've got 2 openings and it is slim. We can only fit so many people. Look at all these people going to 30A. By the way, okay, Lisa Knopfsinger is going to Atlanta. Ansley Ward's going to Atlanta. Like some of you guys don't have plans to do anything and you need to hook up with some other people on the team because I'm telling you, there's something about doing Super Saturday with other people and not just being by yourself. I really mean it. Getting
But go to
together.
Super Saturday and post about it. Rachel Niegel was watching my social, we were friends through Becky on social media, and she was watching and she was like, oh wait, you're actually doing this as a business. When she saw me show up at Super Saturday, now granted I was in a blazer and a plaid skirt, I was dressed to the nines for that Super Saturday, but I showed up for my business, and she messaged me and said, you're actually doing this business? I was like, me and Becky Page. And she was like, okay, I'm in with y'all. So I just think people are watching. Are you serious about this business? Because if you're serious, you're going to post about the business things. And the business things are Super Saturday. And something's coming at Super Saturday. So I don't know if you might. Do you think you know what that is? Nope, you don't know what that is. I'm just saying there's something coming. So you want to be at Super Saturday somewhere. I promise it is more fun when announcements are made and you are in a group of people. So if you want to know what's coming at Super Saturday, and this is the cutest little packaging that they send us. It's got like a little wax seal and every little bow on it. You want to be at Super Saturday. So don't let that pass you. If you need a message, Becky or myself or your Jewel leader, and say, hey, they keep talking about Super Saturday. Will you just tell me what it is and more about it and where can I go? And I don't have anybody around me. Is there one near me? I bet I can find you somebody. You may have to drive a little bit, but I had to drive an hour to my first one. You can do it too. So I was a gold. I wasn't even gold yet. At my first Super Saturday. So you can do it too. I want to challenge you to get with other people. This has been so much fun. I've loved every single minute of it. Okay, Tina Marie, are we waiting on any last? She might be telling us who.
You just posted that Megan Piccoli is the last winner. Did I miss any others, Tina Marie?
Yeah, I don't know if we said it out loud, but it was Ansley Ward, Angie Atkinson, and Sarah Byers for the one we spun 3 times.
Nice. They're gonna have some things to give away. Okay, so everyone message Andrea Mitchell or Becky Page if you won, and we will make sure that you get your stuff. If you can't find one of us, just comment on that on the table thread, and we'll make sure we get to you if you don't hear back from us. So I hope y'all had so much fun. I hope it felt like it was rewarding and like, okay, I can go do this. I can do 3 more days, right? We can do anything for 3 days, like we say all the time with Reset. You can go post for 3 more days about free reset and half off reset. And I can't wait to see all of your posts. Flood my feed, please. We'll talk to y'all later.
Hey, can we do one last shout out?
Yeah.
Can everyone unmute first of all? And we'll give Tina Marie. She has been just amazing this year. And then also to Becky and Andrea for our incredible mastermind calls. Like those were the best. We missed those, but y'all are awesome. So thank you guys so
Thank
much.
you,
Y'all
Sarah.
are a blessing.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
y'all.
Thank
Love
you.
that.
Everything
Love you
works better with
guys.
Tina Marie.
It is. That's
Ruth.
amen. Ain't it the truth? Love y'all back. Y'all
Bye,
have
y'all.
a great night.
Thanks.
Thanks, Sarah. Bye, y'all.